Beware my stinger tail.
Stinger tail? Beware my stinger gun.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Recap Review. Today we're going to be taking a look at set number 8983, Vorox. The set contains approximately 51 pieces, was released in the summer of 2009, and during time of release was approximately $13. Alright, here we have him, the tan monstrosity. Beware my stinger tail. Okay, we'll get into all that in a second. Let me first get my disclaimer out of the way. Just because there are pros and cons in this video does not necessarily mean they are my personal opinion. I do my best to make these videos as objective as possible, and as such, all comments in them should be taken as either community opinions or objective facts about the set that I can display on camera. So please, unless I explicitly say so, do not assume that anything in these videos are my personal opinion. Okay? Excellent. Let's go ahead and get into the review. So here we have the Vorox, technically one of many at the very least. Because the Vorox in the story are Glatorian from the Sand Tribe that went kind of wild, and by kind of I mean very. You see, they were a tribe that was experimented on, and they were all outfitted with these stinger tails. And a popular quote, actually if you go on the TV tropes, you'll find the you'll find the trope, beware my stinger tail, directly because of this. Directly because of Vorox. So let's go ahead and get into the set. So, as far as articulation is concerned, it's fairly standard. Standard points of articulation, 3 in the legs, 3 in the arms. And we actually have some additional points, 2 in the head and neck area, and 3 in this tail. Now, right out the gate, as far as new pieces are concerned, and we're going to get in those first since they're fewer, we have the hand pieces, and this time in tan. We have the Thorn Axe Launcher. There, I got it right this time. And let me go ahead and try and show you what this does. Come on. It's all about, there we go, positioning. So it does work. We have the 2 components for the Thorn Axe Launcher. We have this new armor piece, and this is tan, kind of melded in with brown. Kind of a, I don't know which brown it is, I'm sure someone in the comments will. But if I had to put any money on it, I'd say it's the Metru brown. And then we have the new head, and on Vorox, this is in orange, transparent orange. We have the new helmet piece. Then we have the axle right on top. And that's actually about it as far as new pieces. Now, as far as recolors are concerned, it's almost everything. He has an extensive amount. The feet are new in tan. The leg and arm pieces are new in tan. The pelvic piece is new in tan. And this bone piece is kind of, sort of, this limb piece here, it's new in tan, but it's also in Zesk. And then this foot piece, while it's remolded, is still new in tan. So we have a lot of fantastic recolors. Oh, and this, right on his foot, that's new in tan as well. So a lot of really great recolors, especially for those who want to make Toa or Matoran of stone mocks, because tan is one of their primary colors. So, as far as his overall look goes, we can see that he's supposed to be from the Sand Tribe, because sand is kind of in this same shade range. His proportions are actually really weird because his arms are the same length as his legs, so he's kind of got long arms, at least from a human perspective. As far as the armor is concerned, it's a little bit wide. It's the same armor as on Skrull, so it's just a recolor of that, but it's still really wide. And it doesn't really cover up a whole lot. You know, it does what it needs to, but it's wide and it's gappy as well. It also has the open axles, which is just a problem with the piece for some people. Oh, come on. Go ahead and stand up there. Over here we have what seems to be a fairly standard and very basic weapon. It's just a spear of some kind. And, you know, that's fine. It works out, and most people don't have any issue with it. Color scheme-wise, he's fairly consistent, at least as far as the tan and the black is concerned. However, to many people's dismay, he has the red axles right there. The orange head may bother some people, but the main offender are the blue pins, and boy does he have a lot of them. He has 3 on his torso, 1 per arm and leg, And what's on the back may disturb some viewers. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have some more red here, and that may bother some people as well. And then we see that these are the longer of the blue pins, meaning they, for some reason, stick out of the arms and legs. Now, a lot of people have issue with this because it makes the set look unfinished. Open axles and open pins and open ball joints and open sockets are generally contributing factors to a set's unfinished look. That's why most people would consider that a con, a flaw with the set. And in here, it's exemplified. We can see that he has at least 4 open pins. They're all of a color not natural to his color scheme, and it makes the set look really unfinished, along with the open axles that we see on his arms and legs. So people do have a strong issue with that on Vorox. On his feet, actually, we do have this, and this is part of the functionality. We have this kind of gain counter, and I'll talk about this game in my 2009 overview. But it's on his foot, it's on his left foot, so he is kind of asymmetric, and that is something that he also shares with Skrull. On the back as well, we do have this tail. Now, the tail, most people don't really mind. The major issue with it is the fact that it uses this piece, and so it limits articulation in that way. However, because it's supposed to be curved, like so, it's not a big deal. Kind of gets right over his shoulder, so if he has someone real close, wham! Or if you got someone in the back, wham! So, it does have some articulation that's rather useful. If you want, you can also use it as a stand. Help him keep his balance, like what was happening earlier. But most people prefer to keep it up like that. As far as mobility is concerned, as I mentioned earlier, he does have the standard points of articulation, plus that in the head. Now, because he's supposed to be more of a beast, and you see this in some media, you know, he kind of can get down in there, look up a little bit, kind of have that really feral look. And it does look rather good. Obviously, he does have kind of a scorpion motif going on, at least with the tail, the stinger, and these kind of pincers here. But he does look more like a human or a Glatorian that has been modified, that has been messed with. And because of his colors, because of the color scheme that LEGO went ahead and gave him, he's actually quite a fan favorite. A lot of people really do like Vorox. And that about sums it up. That is mostly what I'd consider to be a solid review of Vorox, or an objective one at least. But what do you guys think? Do you like Vorox? Do you like the other Sand Glator? Oh, there isn't one. He's the only one, and the Sand Tribe doesn't exist anymore, so do you like Vorox? You better, because he's all you're gonna get for the Sand Tribe, along with Zesk. But I digress. Let me know what you think either in the comments below or on the TTV message boards at board.ttvpodcast.com. Thank you all very much for watching, and join me next time when I look over our first Titan, Pharaoh and Skirmix. See you all then.